Hi, grade twos. How are you guys today? I hope you're good. I hope you're happy and healthy, and I miss you so much. Are you guys ready for another video? This video today is English, but first I have something for you. Let's read this together, yeah? Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. So, grade twos, what do you think that means? That means that every day may not always be good. Some days are good days, some days are bad days. Some days you want to go to school, and some days you don't want to go to school. But in every single day, there is something that is good. Every day you wake up, you see the sun outside. Every day when you wake up, maybe you see mom and dad. Every day when you wake up, you go to school and you see your friends sometimes. So there is something really good about each day. And we just have to look closely and find out what that good something is. So right now, maybe you're not having the best day because you're at home and maybe you're bored or you miss school. But you're at home and you get to see mom and dad a bit more. So maybe that's something good. And I'm not having the best day because I miss you guys and I don't get to see you. But something good about today is I'm making this video for you, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you watch it, and I hope you like it, and I hope you learn from it. So it's going to be a good day, yeah? Are you ready for your English video? Get out your English booklets and let's start. And remember, I love you and I miss you. Hello, everyone. Hi. Say hi to the puppy. Hi, puppy. How are you today, grade twos? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling happy? Is anybody sad? I hope not. Are you excited? Are you angry? How about hungry? Who's hungry? What day is it today, grade twos? Is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Today is Tuesday by me. What day is it there by you? What day are you watching this video on? What is the date today? So, are we in January? No. February? No. March? No. April? Yes, it's April. And today is Tuesday, the 7th of April for me. What's the weather like? Look outside, grade twos. Is it windy? Is it stormy? Is it sunny? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Or is it rainy? It's a sunny day in Oman. How are you feeling? Are you feeling hot? Or are you feeling cold? It's really hot outside. Sometimes you feel cold inside when there's the aircon or the fan. Okay, guys, are you ready? it's time for English class. So take out your English booklets for week 2. Let's go! Okay, grade 2s. The first page of your booklet is a reading comprehension. It's a short story that you have to read very carefully and then answer the questions. So I'm going to read the story for you, and you are going to listen for all the important information. So listen carefully and follow along with your fingers, and you can read along with me if you would like. Are you ready? A spring walk. It had been a long winter. When spring came, Ben was so excited to go outside. He went for a walk in the woods with his mum. He smelled the fresh, clean air. He saw lots of little critters like baby bunnies, deer, and butterflies. Then Ben saw some flowers. He picked the flowers and hid them. Ben shouted, "Surprise!" He gave the flowers to his mum. Ben's mum smiled. Okay, grade 2. So that was the story. And the title of the story is called A Spring Walk. Now you're going to answer the questions on the story. There are 4 questions, and when you answer them, there's some important things in the questions that will help you to find the answers. Question 1. Why was Ben excited to go outside? Why? That's a really important part of the question. Why was Ben excited to go outside? Has he never been outside before? Or is there a special reason why he was excited to go out of the house? Number 2. What did Ben see in the woods? So this is important. What did Ben see? Did he see animals? Did he see plants? What did he see in the woods? Number 3. How do you think Ben's mum felt at the end of the story? And how do you know? So how do you think Ben's mum felt? Felt meaning emotion. Was she happy? Was she angry? Was she sad? How did she feel at the end of the story? And how do you know that? What happened in the story, or what did the story tell us that lets us know that Ben's mum was feeling the way she was feeling? Why was she happy, or why was she sad? How do you know she was happy? How do you know she was sad? And the last question, is A Spring Walk, is the story that I read, fiction or non-fiction? So in order to answer this question, grade 2s, what is fiction or non-fiction? So fiction are stories that are imaginary. That means stories that are made up by people. Stories that people create in their minds and then they write down. How about non-fiction? Non-fiction are stories that are true or based on fact. Non-fiction stories are real life stories, stories that are true, that have really happened. So do you think this story is fiction? It's just a made-up story. Or is it non-fiction? It's a real, true story that happened. And the question says, circle the correct answer. Circle means you're going to put a circle around fiction or non-fiction. Which one is it? You can only choose one circle, not two. Okay. Next. The next page, grade 2's, is vocabulary. This question says, find the opposite word from the box and write it next to the matching word. This should be word. So these words in the box are the opposites of these words. So these words are going to go on the lines. But first, what are opposites? Opposites. Let's talk about opposites for a minute. Opposites are pairs of words that have different or reverse meanings. Pairs means two words that go together, but they have different meanings. They don't mean the same thing, but they are kind of like buddies, like how we learn in maths. For example, big and small. Big is the opposite of small. Big means huge, gigantic, enormous. And small means tiny, little. So these two words have different meanings, but they go together like buddies, and so we call them opposites, big and small. Another example is young and old, like you and grandma or grandpa. Young and old are opposites. How about day and night? Day when the sun comes out, and night when the moon comes out. Day is bright and night is dark. They have different meanings, but they go together and they are called opposites, day and night. Okay, grade 2's, I found some really cool songs for you guys that are going to help you to learn more about opposites. The first song is called Opposites, and it's by The Learning Station. So you're going to click the link. I've put it underneath the video, and you're going to watch this video about opposites. And the next one is called The Opposites Song by Natural English. And when you click the link below, you're going to watch this video called The Opposites Song. Okay, so now that you know what are opposites, you can put these words on the line. Let's just do one together. What is the opposite of day? Yes, that's right. It's night. And don't forget to cross out the word so that you know which words you have left. Okay, grade 2's. The next page is grammar. And this question says, find the irregular verb from the box and write it next to the matching present verb. These are present verbs, and you're going to write the past verb. So these words are all past verbs, yesterday words, and they're going to go on the line. But first, what are irregular verbs? So if you remember in our last lesson, we talked about past tense verbs. Those are words when we add D or ED or IED. Usually we add ED, but these are just for regular verbs. Today, we're going to learn about irregular verbs. So these are special words that we cannot add ED to. If we add ED, it doesn't make sense or it sounds really funny. So irregular verbs are special verbs with different spellings. So in order to help us understand irregular verbs, I found this video that we're going to watch together now. It's a song, so listen carefully.
It is me, ED, or you can call me Ed. I usually send doing words into the past, but sometimes it does not work. Oh no. I cannot send these verbs into the past. These words, they must be irregular verbs. That means it is a job for on most irregular words, it is the vowel that is changed. Let's change some verbs into the past. Gate becomes goat. Dig becomes go. Come becomes came. But if only it was so easy. Irregular soon is so unpredictable. Strange things happen to words when she is here. Go becomes go. Eat becomes ate. Think becomes thought. I'm irregular too. I change words that do. Flip it to cut. Leave it to left. Back into front. Catch into court. I'm irregular Sue. I change words that do. Go into flow. No into no. Send into sent. Bend into bent. I'm regular Sue. I change words for you. Make into make. Pay into pay. Meet into met. Got into get. Just like a regular Sue, you have to too.
Okay, thank you Nessy.com for this lovely video. So if you guys want to watch this video again, I have put the link down below and you can watch that video again to see how so many words have a different spelling. So we don't just add ed, sometimes they change and we just have to learn them. So these are some of the words that have a different spelling than we would expect. So let's do the first one together. Drive. What is the past of drive? Do we say drived? Yesterday I drived to the beach. No, we can't say drived. We have to say drove. Yesterday I drove to the beach. So the I changes to O. So this is a different spelling. And don't forget to cross the word out so that you know how many you have left. There's also a change here. This word in your booklets is swept, but it should be said. So just change this word to said, and then you can complete your worksheet. Okay, grade 2s, the next page is some writing, and this is like a little project that you have to do. It says, make a booklet. Be kind to our planet. Think of some nice things that you can do for the earth. For example, you can pick up litter. You can recycle bottles or paper. What else can you do? What else can you do, grade 2s, that is good for the earth, that is being kind to our planet? You're going to make a booklet including at least 4 ideas, 4 good things that you can do for the earth. You're going to draw a picture and you can color it in or paste one. You can find a picture in a magazine or a newspaper and you can stick it in. Decorate your book as desired and be creative. So have fun with it. This is just an example of one idea. This is plant a tree. So here's a picture and here's an idea on how to be kind to the planet. We can plant a tree. So on the next page, this is where you're going to put your ideas. You're going to put your 4 ideas on this page. Here are some ideas for you. Be kind to our planet. We can pick up litter. We can save water. We can conserve energy. We can turn off the lights. We can plant trees. And we can use less plastic. So these are just some ideas for you, but you can write anything that you think is good for the earth. And you write it here and draw a picture. So 1 idea and 1 picture. And when your booklet is complete, it's going to be colorful and creative, and I'm going to love looking at them. Okay, and the last page of our books, grade 2s, is some handwriting practice. We love beautiful handwriting. And how do we get beautiful handwriting? We practice, practice, practice. So you're going to grab a sharp pencil, and then don't forget, you're going to use capital letters. There is a capital letter here, a capital letter at the beginning of a sentence. You're going to use finger spaces. You have to have a space in between each word. And use a full stop. Don't forget the little full stop at the end of the sentence. So you're going to trace over these letters and then write the sentence 2 more times below. And that's it. It's the end of our English lesson. One more thing before I go, grade 2s. Remember, reading is important because if you can read, then you can learn anything about everything and everything about anything. So if you can read, you can open a book and you can find out about anything you want to know about in the whole world. Books provide us with lots and lots of knowledge. So remember, don't forget to read. I hope you're reading and I hope you're doing your booklets and I hope you're also taking a rest and playing. And I really miss you guys and I hope you're doing good and I will see you in our next video. Goodbye, grade 2s. I love you.